Hey crafty friends, happy October. I'm pretty excited. This is one of my favorite months of the year. All of the lovely fall vibes. It's just my fave. The leaves are turning orange and I can go get a pumpkin spice latte whenever the hell I please. It's just wonderful. And we're having really beautifully sunny fall days, which are my favorite. So I'm outside once again. I feel like it's been working really well for me. It will come to an end eventually because, you know, the seasons change. I know it won't be like this for too much longer. Anyways, let's get going on my, whoopsies, October currently inked lineup of fountain pens. What is this? I think this is 12 pens here. This is a carryover from last month, so I'm not sure. I'm including it, but if it doesn't fit, then I might not. We'll see. Okay, let me move this. All right, so I'm going to do the little ink blobs with my Kakimori brass dip pen just because it puts down a bigger amount of ink and I like that. So let's get started. First up, we have my, my new booty. My Sailor King of Pen in Storm Over the Ocean, and I did go ahead and ink this up with Robert Oster Wind. I loved the dip test, and yeah, beautiful ink. I'm really excited to have this ink. It's so pretty, and like you could see the, oh no, already. You could see the I'm still gonna do like fairly small because I'm gonna try to fit this all on one page. We'll see how that goes. What was I saying? Oh, you could see the like chroma shading in the words, which I feel like, you know, you don't always, even though it's part of the ink. Let me cap this because I don't want it to fall over. All right, so we have, and this is like a cute card from an order, and I'm just using it as my rest so I don't get my hand oils all over the paper. Okay, sorry, repositioning a little bit. We have the Sailor Pro Gear. I'm remembering this time to write Pro Gear. Oh gosh, I feel like, I mean, granted, it's new, also a new ink, but I feel like this King of Pen is wetter than my other King of Pen, and like it's wet. Sailor Pro Gear King of Pen. See, there's not even room to put it on one line. Storm Over the Ocean, and if you can believe it, this is a medium nib. Yeah, it's very, very thick and juicy. And the ink is, well, I'm trying to write smaller. Robert Oster Wind. Beautiful. I also tried water from this little collection. They have earth, I was gonna say air, but the air is the wind. So there's earth, wind, water, and fire. And the water one is gorgeous. I got myself a sample. I probably am gonna get a full bottle. Anyways, super pleased about this. I love it. I'm really excited to write with it. It's beautiful. All right, next up is my Leonardo Furore. This was also inked up last month. If you saw my like end of the month thoughts, talked about it a little bit. The ink that was in it last month was not super fantastic, so we're trying it again with a different ink, and that would be the Sailor, is this a Shikiori? I don't think it says. Sailor Kyokkou. Yep. Yeah, you saw it. So, I love their little bottles. I actually really like this size of bottle. Some people like fault the Sailor inks for being really like small and kind of expensive. They are a little bit more expensive for how much you're getting, but I actually really like the amount of ink that you get. Not too much. Okay, did I wash off my pen? Oh, that's a really loud airplane. Holy moly. Okay, we're gonna put this one over here. Okay, it looks prettier when it dries. I promise. It is gorgeous. Okay, this is the Leonardo. Ooh, it's looking really light there. Oh my God, how do you spell the word Furore? Spelling is like not my thing. I did it last month, so it's here. I knew it was F-U. Okay, I knew it was F-U. That's funny. F-U-R-O-R-E. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Aquapetra. This is an extra fine. And the ink is Sailor Kyokkou. All right. Okay, it's totally legible. It is showing up quite light. No, okay. I think as it's drying, it changes as it dries. This one's definitely a bit of a chroma shader. I really enjoy this ink though. I think it's really pretty. And we'll see how it does this month. It maybe wasn't the best choice for an extra fine pen, but I don't know. I thought it matched nicely because it's kind of a purpley bluey pink color. And you know, that's what this pen is. So I thought it went well. It's legible. We'll see how it goes. And next up is my Lamy Dialog CC in, oh my gosh, what is this even called? Did they call it blue? Navy? It's got rose gold trims. It's the Twist to Open pen. And believe it or not, this is also an extra fine. I feel like it's a pretty thick extra fine. You will see when we do the writing sample. And this is inked up with Kobe's Milk Chocolate. I have this cute little 10 mil sample. I forget where this ink is exclusive to. This is a store exclusive ink. I'm almost positive. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it not store exclusive? I'm pretty sure it's a store exclusive ink somewhere, and I don't know. But it's very pretty, and I feel like it's aptly named. It really has this like chocolatey, almost pinky undertone to it. It's so pretty. And it's kind of light, hence milk chocolate. All right. So this is oh, look at that. Okay. So something about this is and I've heard this said by other people, and it like kind of, I wasn't sure about this pen, but then I ended up getting it, or I wasn't sure about buying it, but I like it, and it's a really beautiful writer, and I'm happy to have it. But one of the comments that I had seen echoed in a few different places was that the capping, like, you know, I mean, you twist it, it's not capped, but you know what I mean? The capping and sealing wasn't fantastic, and that the inks can dry out a little bit. It's obviously not dry, but that is definitely darker than, like, if I was to keep writing, it would lighten up and become more like true to what the milk chocolate color looks like. In fact, I have just this like random piece of paper over here. Maybe I should do a little bit of whatever to try to get it to be more, like, I don't really care. But I want you guys to see what the true color is. But this pen is so smooth. I love the way this Lamy writes. And like I said, this is an extra fine, but I feel like it's pretty thick for an extra fine. Okay, that I think is looking more like the real color. See how this is lighter than this one? Okay, cool. So, Lamy Dialog CC. I'm just gonna say navy. It might be called something else. It comes in navy and white. And the ink is Kobe milk chocolate. Cute. All right. Next up is my Magna Carta Mag 650, and this has that like massively flexy nib. Super love it. And the reason I actually inked this up is because I wanted to, like, I dip tested it last month for this purpose, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and ink it up. I wanted to write, I don't have, like, as you can see, my handwriting like isn't super fantastic or anything, but like I can write cursive, and I addressed a envelope in like kind of nice cursive script with this, and I really liked that, and so I wanted to have that available again this month. And so I have a document ink. This is my little sample of Octopus Write and Draw, which is their document line, Green Squirrel. This is the first time I'm using this ink, and like I swatched it in my ink notebook and whatnot, and I quite liked it. I thought it was really nice, and it does have this kind of sheeniness, but not like normal sheen, like waterproof sheen, if you know what I mean, once it dries down, and it's lovely. Nice dark green that I think, even if like green isn't super the color scheme, I think you can get away with it. So how do I want to write this? Because this is so flexy. I'll try to write normal, but it might look a little bit like a hot mess. What is this color called? This is an exclusive to Goldspot. I think it's called Malachite, which is a green rock. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Is that how you spell Malachite? I don't think so, but it's okay. Ink is Octopus. Write and draw. Oh shit, am I gonna run out of room here? Green. Squirrel has 2 R's, right? Yes. Okay. And while we're here, maybe I'll give you like a little, like, oh, look at that. Hello. Oh my gosh, this is rough. Like I said, this is not, but like, it's pretty, and that was pretty fast. Normally I'd probably go a little bit slower, as you need to do with flexi writing, but even if you do go fast, this ebonite feed really keeps up. It's gorgeous. Love it. Super flexy. Okay, let's do the next pen. I'm so excited about this one. This is my Sailor and Wancher collaboration Pro Gear in the matcha color. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And it has an 18 karat nib rather than their usual 21 karat that's on the Pro Gears. I have this in medium fine, and I'm excited about this. It's inked up with the Sailor BlueBlack Matcha Latte, which this is an exclusive to the stationery store BlueBlack in Korea. And I ended up getting this 10 ml sample of it, which I'm very happy about. And then I haven't even opened it yet. I actually just got a bottle too. But I used the sample to ink this, and like I said, the bottle's not even open yet. So here we go. But we have the matcha pen and the matcha latte ink, and I'm just thrilled about it. Look at that. Oh my god, I love it. Okay. So I did get this pen from Wancher directly, and I'm pretty sure it shipped from Japan, but it wasn't like wild shipping. I feel like it was like $20 or something like that. So it wasn't like difficult to get a hold of like some Japanese exclusives are. Ooh, there's a buggy. Ooh, there is a crow friend. Pro Gear. Matcha. Medium fine, and the ink is Sailor BlueBlack Matcha Latte. I love it, and I'm really excited to write with this combo. I love green, I really do, and I think this is such a pretty green pen, and I think it's quite unique too. I mean, I don't know, I don't have many other green things here to compare it to, but you see it's like a totally different green than I feel like a lot of green is. Like, it's matcha green, it's kind of a yellowy-ish green, and I just think it's lovely. All right, next up is, of course, I had to ink up my new pen. This is my birthday pen, the Aurora 88 Volterra, and I actually did not ink this up with the ink that it comes with. I chose Montblanc Toffee Brown. I almost did, and then, I don't know, this was sitting there, and I was like, man, I want to use that. So I did, and I still have this in the box, although I don't think I'm gonna always keep it in the box. I don't know, the box is pretty big. The bottle's pretty big too. It's the fun boot. But I love the lovely cap. But for now, it's in the box. I do not keep all of my boxes, but sometimes I do. And this is just a beautiful brown, and I think it's an excellent ink for this pen. Really well-behaved ink, beautiful tones, and it just comes beautifully, ooh, hello, out of this, do we get it on the back? No, out of this medium nib. So we have the Aurora 88 Terra, and this is a medium nib, and I could have squished that over more. Whoops. The ink is Montblanc Toffee Brown, and I think that is a beautiful pairing. I'm really excited to write with this one. And then I do have my M1000 inked up again this month. And where is it? Oh, it's right here. This is Jane Eyre, even though you can't tell. It's the only one I have that you can't tell what the label is. So for now, I've just left it that way. When it came from Vanessa is actually where I got this sample. Something else had leaked, and I don't know. It wasn't a big deal, so I didn't do anything about it, but you can't read the label anymore. And we have, so this was the ink that was a finicky little bitch in the Aquapetra, the Furore, last month. And I was like, okay, let's try it in my Juicy McJuice Pelikan and see what happens. I think I've concluded that the ink is dry. It does fine in my Pelikan, really, it does. But, I can like feel it on the page in a way that I couldn't with other inks, if you know what I mean. It's almost like the ink is squeaky. I think you would know what I'm talking about if you've used some other dry inks, but it's like, it's fine. Obviously, it looks great in this juicy pen. And so use it in juicy pens, don't use it in dry pens. And I don't believe I will be getting a full bottle because of that. Oh, here we go again with the how do you spell Renaissance. I don't think the I goes right there. And I think there's like another N or shit. You guys, I really am not a speller. Renaissance Brown, and the ink is it's too bad because it really is so pretty, and like it looks pretty great coming out of this pen, like I said, but I don't know. I feel like I can just get another purple that's not a finicky bitch. So there we have it. It really is lovely. And man, I was thinking that maybe I didn't clean out my Pelikan enough and it was looking a little extra, like a little bit of brown was in there because I had a brown in there last month, but maybe not, because I feel like they look the same in that swatch, and like that certainly wasn't contaminated with brown. I don't know, whatever. All right, next up is once again, my Montblanc 149. I had said in that roundup video, I talked about this as well, that I wasn't like, okay, sorry, I'll do these at the same time. I have this inked up with Herbin Eclat de Saphir. I don't know. Sapphire. Oh, scheisse. Okay, cool. Wow, my card is now in the glass. Ugh. Okay. This is a gorgeous ink. It's so vibrant and so pretty. I love this. I actually chose this over, what is the Pilot Iroshizuku ink? I think it's called Hydrangea or Azalea or something like that, but you know, in Japanese. I feel like these two inks are like kind of similar, but this one is more vibrant, and I don't know. I chose this one, but oh my God. Look at that. Holy shit. I think that's just beautiful. Okay, so I inked this in my Montblanc 149. As I spoke about in that last video, I didn't have a good experience last month with my 149. Oh my God, there we go. I didn't have a good experience last month with this bad boy and the Birmingham Pen Co ink that I used. So I'm doing it again this month. I'm kind of gonna see what the deal is. I actually feel like it already is writing a little bit better. We'll see. Oh my God, sorry. I got distracted by the matcha ink. Do you see that? How it's like shaded with brown? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like I already like it better. But we'll see. We'll see. Montblanc 149. The ink is Herbin Eclat. Oh, I need to do the thingy there. De Saphir. Oh, so pretty. I'm really excited to write with this color. It's gorgeous. But like I said, I feel like it's already a better experience than it was with Mountain Thistle. I think I had Mountain Thistle from Birmingham Pen in there. And then I have the Visconti Homo Sapiens. This is a new to me pen. This is the first time I've inked it up, and I dip tested it previously. I got it secondhand, so I did not pay full price for it, which is good. It was definitely still an expensive pen, and like it was in very good condition. So it's not like it's not like I paid $100 for it. Oh boy, I wish. And this is actually an extra fine, and it's a beautiful extra fine. Oops, I need the ink first. I really enjoy it. And I have this with my new Sailor Washington ink. Like they don't match, but like you can put anything in this thing. And I wanted to use this, and obviously I love green. So here we go. I know it maybe isn't the best idea to like put a new ink in a new pen, but I did it. Let's go ahead and do a little quick swatcheroo. I think this ink is lovely, and I will say it is a little less saturated, like I had talked about when I unboxed this. It is a little, oops, oh yeah, there's also like a little card in the bottom. Oh my God. This is the perfect evergreen color as it's intended to be, because literally, yeah. So especially in the fine nib, maybe it would be different in a bigger nib, but it does come off a little desaturated, but I don't mind it. I don't know. I do wish it looked like this color in writing. It doesn't, but it's okay. Okay, maybe this, okay. even with the like crazy cappiness thing has, I was like, that looks a little darker. Okay, never mind. It's drying a little bit lighter. Visconti, Homo Sapiens. Bronze aged. I love it. Oh, it writes so nice. Extra fine. And the ink is Sailor Washington. For Washington State, obviously. So, no, I feel like it looks great on camera, and it's looking good in that little swatcheroo there. Maybe the paper really depends, because I wrote one journal entry with this already because I was excited. I inked it up, I think like 3 days ago maybe. And I feel like it's looking like a little bit darker on this paper, but what else? Loving it. Oh, something I do want to mention about this pen is really heavy. Like, I would not post it because that makes it even heavier, but damn, I feel like, I mean, I haven't watched like a ton of videos that discuss this pen, but I've watched a few, and I don't think anybody mentions how heavy it is. It's quite heavy. So much so that I don't know it would be comfortable for a long writing session. Like, we'll see. It's still new to me, but yeah, surprisingly hefty. Okay, next up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna totally fit all of these. Okay, so next up is my Waterman Carene. This is the black. And in here I have, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this ink. I have like already decided I'm gonna get a full bottle. This is Hecate from Journalize Whimsical. I'm just gonna call it Journalize. They make some really pretty shimmery inks, and I had never tried them before. I got this from Vanessa. I like one of the only places I think I've seen that sells them. Don't take my word for that. I almost just bought the bottle immediately because, I mean, I love Hecate. She's the Greek goddess of witchcraft and some other things. But I like had to use this for October, right? I almost just bought the full bottle because it really looked gorgeous, but I was worried that it would be like dry or not a very good writer. It's freaking beautiful. I shouldn't have worried. And there's so much shimmer. It really is gorgeous. So I'm gonna get a full bottle and like maybe explore some of their other offerings, because they're really pretty. I think they're a touch on the expensive side. I think that's also why I wasn't gonna jump for the full bottle, because it was like, well, what if it's not a great ink and then I have this full bottle. I am definitely gonna agitate my pen. Definitely needs a little agitation, but then it does great. And I think I am gonna post this bad boy, at least for right now. So we have the, does Waterman have two ends? No. Okay, and this, I also got this secondhand for a good price. It's great condition. I think, I forgot. I think I paid like $150 for it, something like that. It's beautiful. I love it. Holy crap, I love the writing. But I will say, let me finish writing this. Journalize Hecate. I feel like it has line variation. I want to show you guys. Let me just move this over a little bit. Let's not stare at my name the whole time. Beautiful. Also, I feel like that's a broad, not a medium. Like, it's fine. I don't really care. But then look at the side stroke. It's totally narrower. Okay, is there... I mean, am I just like pushing really hard on the downstroke? I don't think that's what's going on. Even when I press really lightly, I think it is thicker on the downstroke than it is on the side stroke, which I love. I think it looks great in writing. So it's kind of like a little, I don't know, kind of like a little stub or something going on there. Yeah, totally. I think the downstroke looks a little bit thicker there. Anyways, cool for me. He told me it was just a medium, but I don't know, maybe it had some work done or something. It's a beautiful freaking rider. There we go. Oh, and you can already see that's drying down and that shimmer is coming through beautifully. So the last pen that I have here, other than that carryover Sailor, is, so I looked at these colors and I was like, these are beautiful and I love them all. And we've got kind of a vibe going. And then I was like, you know what? It's October. Why do I not have any like orangey type colors? I don't write with orange very often, but I was like, I mean, if we're ever gonna do it, this is the time. So whoa, dude. I inked up my Pilot Custom Urushi in the vermilion color, of course, with another Bon ink. Ooh, how do we pronounce this? Cornaline d'Egypte. Yeah, I don't know. I love this ink. Like I said, I think I have one other orange ink, but I don't even really like it. It's a Noodler's. I think it's Noodler's Habanero. Oh wait, no, I lied. I also have Seattle from Colorverse because I live in Seattle. And so I got it for that reason, and it is pretty, but I mostly got it because it's Seattle and I live in Seattle. But that's an orange ink. But yeah, I think those are my only orange inks. It's not a color I write with super often. Orange and red both. This is gorgeous, and it's not like overtly orange. I feel like it really does look that way in the swatch, but it kind of dries down to be, it has like enough brownish tones in it that it's not like punch you in the face kind of situation. Oh, the wind. Okay, stay. I'm gonna agitate this a little bit too. Just rolling it between my hands. This pen, holy schmoly. It's beautiful. I love Pilot nibs. This is the big daddy, big, huge boy. It's a massive pen and a massive nib. And I gotta tell you, this is something I never thought I would say. It's almost too bouncy. I know, because I love my Pelikan M1000 and how bouncy it is. And this, I need to write with it some more, and like, we'll see what I think. We'll continue, but it's such a bouncy nib. Whoop. Pilot Custom Urushi. I think it would be probably better for a cursive writer, but I write this kind of, I don't know, cursive-y print. Pilot Custom Urushi. What? Come on, my friend. Why? It's like never done that to me before. Vermilion in, oh my god. I don't even need this paper anymore. What am I doing? We're at the bottom. In vermilion. Whoa, Jesus, why are you doing that? Could be because of the shimmer. Maybe I need to give it more. Okay. J Herbin. There we go. And look at that. I even have room. I just got ink on my shirt. Whoops. How did the Hecate ink get on my hand? Don't know. Well, now it's on my shirt. It's okay. I'm wearing a black shirt. And the baby already got salmon on it, so I smell like fish. Okay, so I will go ahead and add my last, oh my god, the wind is like really picking up. I will go ahead and add, oh, you know what? I didn't even bring it out here. Crap. Well, I'll write it in. I didn't bring the ink with me. Whoops. Sailor Pro Gear. I'm just gonna write every rose. Every rose, medium fine, and the ink is Birmingham pen. Antique aubergine. Right? Yeah. Antique aubergine. Oh, baby, you're awake already. Well, that's the end of the video. Bye, guys. Okay. That really is the end. So one more quick. So pretty. I love that Hecate color. All right, let me know what you guys think of this lineup. I'll talk to you later. Bye.